A France Farm for Profit Uganda, where farming meets excellence. We are from the poultry farm for Madame Mori, and right now we are down. So she's going to tell us how she began this farm. She began with how much. She's going to take us through her journey of this farm. Madame Mori, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for hosting us.
Thank you for
Thank you
visiting
for
us.
being a passionate woman. Thank you for being hardworking. Kindly introduce yourself to our congregation.
Yes, our viewers, I welcome you all at the Farm for Profit Uganda. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for subscribing.
Yes.
My name is Molly of Molly Local Poultry Farm. And this farm is found in Busega, Chibumbiro.
Yes.
We are in an urban area. Busega is found in Kampala. Yeah.
When did you begin this project?
I started this project in 2023. Yeah, I was a teacher.
You were a teacher by profession.
Yeah.
And
I
you
was
decided
a teacher.
And you
Right now,
decided
I'm
to
no
quit
longer. Yeah, I
to
decided
poultry farming.
Yes.
Wow, that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Hope teachers, you're hearing Madame Mori. She was a teacher and now she's in poultry farming. What does it mean? That poultry farming, especially the local chicken, is really profitable.
Yeah.
So Madame Mole is still taking us through what drove her into poultry from teaching.
Yeah. During COVID-19,
Yes.
as everyone knows, we were all down. All schools were closed. Even every business was down. So I sat down and I started thinking. Then
Who
I
inspired you to begin this business?
Yes, I was inspired by farmers, different farmers, but the most, those people who touched on my heart was Baluwama Local Poultry Farm. Baluwama, they are found in Nansana.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's
They
where
visited you or you visited them?
I found them on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I found them on YouTube. I made my research. I followed them from day one. I was viewing their videos on YouTube. Then I decided at once that let me go into local poultry farming.
You began with how many chicks?
I started with 200 day one old chicks. Yeah. We moved and I sold off the cocks at 4 months.
Really?
Yes. I sold off the cocks. They were 100.
And you sold them
They
at
were
how
105. Then those cocks at 4 months, most of them I sold them at 32, 35. Then the small ones were at 27, 25 there. Yeah, I brought back my money, some little money. It's not little because, as you know, when you are in this venture, you keep on putting in.
Okay.
Now, at 4 months, you sell off the cocks and you bring back some money to help you to continue with the
Business.
hens. Yeah. Right now, I have 90 hens and 10 cocks. That is my parent stock. Yeah. But I'm planning to have a big parent stock just within a very few months to come. Yeah, I will take the eggs and I hatch. So I'm planning to have a very big parent stock of like 400. But
so when that dream of beginning, looking for jobs, were all seated home, no moving, you had this place where to keep, or
I didn't have this place because this place, as we were seeing it, it was a garage.
It was a garage.
Yeah.
And then you said, no, let me begin my project from
here.
And you're still using your garage.
Yes.
You're not renting, you're not doing what?
I don't pay tax for KCC. You know.
So you're using your garage as a poultry farm.
Yes.
Okay, that is
As you
very
are seeing,
good.
it is very small, but I
Mm.
decided to put it here flat.
Mm.
Yeah, that upper part was not there.
Okay.
Yeah. After getting that dream,
Mm.
I said, oh, the place is very small, but I can be creative and I use it as it is. So we put the upper part
and the lower part. How are you finding this business?
This business, it is profitable. That's what I can say. It is profitable in the way that you don't go back and buy chicks again. You start
You buy once?
you buy once and you start producing your own chicks. Yes. Even if you say that I want to rear 1,000 birds, you can get it
your
from
eggs,
yes.
take them to hatchery, and then you have the number of chicks that you
You
want.
yes.
Where do you make the brooder from?
I make the brooder from the other place where there is light, and it depends. If there are very many, I have another room outside. I can use it as a brooder. But if there are not very many, that place is enough for me. It's a brooder.
Where do you normally get your customers?
Oh,
For eggs and chickens.
My customers, when I was starting this business,
because most of us we fear to start, hoping not to get customers. The first question that comes into our minds that how am I going to get the customers to buy my eggs, to buy my chicken?
Exactly. When I was entering into this venture, I first made research. And my emphasis was on market, because as you are in a business, you should make sure that there is market for your products. I made research and I decided to start social media. I have my YouTube channel, I have the Facebook, I have TikTok. My customers are not very near here. Some customers are in Dubai, others are in Saudi Arabia, others are in Denmark, Sweden, United States.
So those are your customers?
Those are my customers. The big number is outside there. Then the small number is within Kampala. Yeah. But they all find me on social media. Yeah.
Facebook. She has a YouTube channel, by the way. If you're there, you've not yet visited her channel. It is called
Molly Local Poultry Farm. That's my channel. Please go there
and subscribe. Madam Molly, where we've seen the parent stock, if you're to sell those cocks, they go at how much?
Those cocks right now, if you want just one cock from this farm, I can give it to you at 50,000 shillings.
50,000?
Yeah.
You have like how many cocks?
I have 10 cocks.
10 cocks. But right now you're not selling them.
I'm not, and I don't have it even in my plans. It's not there. Yeah, it is not there.
They are for your parents' store.
Yeah. Because every day I get eggs. I just wake up and I tell my kids, you go and pick eggs. So every day money comes in. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being hardworking, for being passionate about your project. You vaccinate your farm.
These birds, yes, they are local birds, but you have to take care of them. We vaccinate these birds from day one until you remove your birds from the farm. That is until you sell off your birds. Why? There are some vaccines we give to the birds from day one until old, like Newcastle. We vaccinate up to 4 months, those other vaccines. Then we continue with the Newcastle. Every month we give Newcastle. If you are to stay with your birds for a long time on the farm. Yeah. So if you vaccinate your birds monthly, there you are able to control Newcastle at your farm. If you do not vaccinate, any time can come, your birds can be affected with Newcastle. And Newcastle has no, it has no age limit. Whether it's 1 day, whether it is 1 month, whether it's 1 year, whether 5 years.
Newcastle can still disturb. Yeah. Okay. What are some of the challenges you've encountered on your farm?
On this farm, since I'm living in an urban area, I faced a challenge of greens.
Okay.
Greens, some farmers they want, not only some farmers,
Most
as
of them.
people, we know that local eggs must be having a yellow yolk. If you do not feed your birds on greens, they do not give you that yellow yolk. So, if you are entering into this venture and you want to deal with eggs, table eggs, not fertilized ones, because with the fertilized ones, even if the yolk is not yellow, it hatches into a chick. So if you want to sell the eggs, local eggs, you have to make sure that the yolk is yellow. So you have to be giving your birds the greens regularly.
That is why we found you giving them banana peeling.
Yes, and the yam leaves.
Oh.
Yeah. This farm, every Monday, we take eggs for hatchery.
Okay.
If I get a customer within that week and he book for eggs, I just give him or her the eggs.
Oh.
If I don't get any customer within the week, I take the eggs for hatchery.
Then after the 21 days when the eggs have been hatched, where do you put the chick?
When the eggs hatch, after 21 eggs, we expect the days we expect those eggs to hatch into chicks. So in those 3 weeks, I get customers.
Oh, they come and book.
Yeah, they book. Then I tell them on such
Come
and
back
such a
on such a
date,
day.
I'll give you the chicks.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't sit with my eggs here, and I don't have the the table eggs because
The demand is high.
the demand is high. Not only the demand, the fertilized eggs, at least you get some good money. If you sell at 30,
That is good money.
that's good money. And if you hatch your chick, each chick at 3,500. So you see that if you sell those fertilized eggs and if you sell the day one old chicks, there you get more profits instead of selling the table eggs. Yeah,
That is the difference.
that's the difference.
So, Madam Murray, how do you take care of the young chicks?
Now, once you get the chicks, the one old chicks, it should be before you bring the day one old chicks, you have to prepare the place very well.
How?
You spread the place,
Okay.
yes,
You
such
spray
that you
using
kill.
what?
We use veal kill,
Okay.
yes, such that you kill all the germs in the place. Remember, these chicks, they are like babies. Once you bring these chicks in a place which is not disinfected, they will be affected with different diseases. So we disinfect the place like more than 3 times
Before you bring them.
before you bring.
Okay.
If the place if you didn't have the birds before, there you can disinfect like 2 times or one. But if you were keeping birds in that place, you have to disinfect it for more than 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before you bring in the young chicks.
Yeah. Now, after disinfecting the place, you bring litter and you put it, the beddings, the coffee husks, you put on the floor of the brooding room. After putting litter or the coffee husks, you put the brooding paper. Why do we put this brooding paper? We put the brooding paper to prevent these birds from eating the coffee husks. Remember, these chicks, their digestive system is still
Young.
young. It is still, it is delicate. Once it eats anything which is not,
It can damage.
yeah. So we put the brooding paper. After putting the brooding paper, then we put the feeders and the drinkers on the brooding paper. Now, let's say you have brought your birds that they want old chicks. You make sure the place where you are going to put those birds is hot, not so there is heat, enough heat for them. So you put the pot first before putting the chicks to make
sure
that
there
place
is
warm.
warm.
Yeah, you make it warm. Then after you bring the chicks and put it in the place which is warm. And that water you put in the drinker, you put just 1 tablespoon of cooking oil
Why?
to open the digestive system of
Okay.
this chick. And you make sure that that water is warm. Let's say lukewarm water.
Lukewarm,
Yeah, it should be warm, such that these birds they take something which is warm in their, that is their first time to take something. They should take something which is warm in order to open the digestive system of the chicks. Then you give them that water for like 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you give them the food or the pellets. Yeah, remember when they are young, we give them pellets, and
That is
that
the
pellet,
starter.
not the start. It's the starter. Yeah, you give. Why do we give them pellets? These pellets they are balanced well. If you say that you are going to mix for yourself the feeds, you can end up messing somewhere. So we give them pellets such that will help them to grow fast. And since these chicks they are still young, their digestive system, as you are seeing a baby, you can't give the cassava to a baby. Yeah, you have to first give him or her the breast milk. Yeah, so that's how we take care of these birds in the brooder. Then in that water we mix glucovit. In order, glucovit is glucose.
Why do you put glucose?
We give them this glucose to gain energy. Remember, one day, the second day, we give them vitamin to boost their immunity. Yeah. So there you continue with the vitamin for like 3 weeks. Yeah. Remember, when these birds are still young, we feed them for 2 months.
Non-stop.
Non-stop, day and night. Day and night, such that it comes up when it is strong. Yeah. Then they say after making 2 months, we switch off the lights at night and we give them food at
During the
daytime.
only.
Yeah, daytime only. Yeah.
How are you finding the cost of feeds?
The cost of feeds are fair. More so when you are in a local chicken. Yeah, because we improvise and give them greens and give them the banana peelings.
How about the leftovers?
The leftovers, yes, they enjoy it so much. Yeah. Okay. Local chicken, sincerely speaking, they are profitable. When it comes to feeding, these local chicken they feed less than those. Yeah, I don't want even to mention their names. Where you can give, like for those layers, the Smith layers, those commercial layers, for them 100 hens, you should give them 100. You should give them 12 kgs per day.
And then the local?
Here in the local, instead of 12 kgs, we give them 10 or 9, 100. That's where the difference is. So if you are in this range of poultry, you can introduce some other foods to your birds and they can get satisfied, which is not the case. Well. Yeah, which is not the case in the other ones.
And the cost is good.
The
price is good. Okay.
You have to maintain hygiene. That's one of the things you should consider when you are keeping birds, whether local or what.
Hey friends, Farm for Profit Uganda, we are farming meat excellence. If you're new to this channel, kindly consider subscribe. My returning viewers, I thank you so much. A lot more is still coming. Subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that whenever I make an upload, you're the first person to know about these videos. Let's continue learning together so that we can embrace agriculture. At Molly Local Poultry Farm, come and learn how to do poultry in a very small space. You maximize the profits. We've seen how costs are cut. See you next time. Bye-bye.